Well, hey everybody, welcome to another Not Thursday in a welcome, warm New Hampshire day. It's like 70-something degrees. Wasn't sure this was gonna last, but here we are once again. It's gonna go downhill tomorrow, as usual. So, in between filming yesterday and today, I was thinking about, me making videos, and I definitely wanted to get out detecting, but I kind of just am in the mood to make a video, as in I'm gonna go poke around, show you guys some things. We're gonna revisit a cellar hole, but with the emphasis on not necessarily finding much of anything significant, just me doing what I do. So we're starting right here on this, well, yes, it is a road, but let me show you something interesting. Come down here a bit. Whoop. And show you something really cool. Because realistically, as you guys know, I cover a lot of ground. This is the only one around here like this. It's all built up. This is all rock. It's several hundred feet long. It cuts across this, well, little bit of wetland. It may have been pasture in the colonial days, but this was made in the late 1800s. And we've seen rock bridges before, and maybe little fill-ins of roads, but this is several hundred feet long. And the interesting thing about this outside of that, and I've been here with you guys on video, is lots of stuff has been dumped over the edges since it's been here. And as you can see by the broken bits and pieces, a lot of it is from the 1800s. And then obviously, as people are, they throw things away. That is not. That is relatively new. I mean relatively new, not Lou. But there's been a lot of cool things I have found here. So I may stop here on the way back, do a little scraping, but I want to get out to one of my favorite cellar holes, all choked off by all this nasty land. I haven't been out there in a long time. Just figured, why not? Today's a beautiful day. I want to get out, do a little bit of picking, take you guys with me, and that's it. So grab my detector and let's hit the woods. As we follow the game trail here in the direction I need to go, boy, a lot of activity. And that in part plays a part of why I'm heading out here today. This is one of our big permission areas. We are right in the heart of hunting season, and there's no hunting permitted out here. I'm all for it. That's great. Those people who love to do it, awesome. Some of the best people we meet out in the woods are hunters. They're woodsmen, just like us. But I don't wear orange, and there's a lot of activity with everything that's going on. There's a lot of people home or out in the woods. So just figured I'd share that tidbit with you. I'm just kind of being cautious at this point. Not that it usually ever bothers me, but I see it as I drive around a lot of places that we frequent. Tons of people out in the woods. All right, enough of that. We're almost there. Oh yeah. See that? The ground is all scraped up, tore up. Things looking for food. So I should keep my ears and eyes peeled as always. If you missed it, I saw 3 bears recently, and that was pretty awesome. Actually, I haven't seen as many deer as usual. So here we are. This cellar hole is really cool. It had been undocumented till I found it. Nothing really documented much in the history, but we do know it by the things that we found. It would have been mid-1700s, probably right up until about 1820, and then nothing out here afterwards. So my thought is this lip, and then over here, as you can see, the cellar hole house would have went out to there, out to there. There is the inside of the fireplace here. So I haven't been out here with the current machine I'm using, and I really just kind of want to scrape around the chimney. What's left of, there's not really even a stack, but it's clearly evident that was the center of the house and the fireplace. So let's see what happens. Well, there's an iron signal. Definitely a chunk of iron. So as I work inside the footprint here, I look out as to what I was hoping to get at. The front yard out there, facing the sun. It's still full of thorns and prickers and stuff. Not as ferny as it was, but definitely doesn't look too attackable. That's another iron signal. This one sounds bigger. That's kind of interesting. With that lip there and the edge, it looks like a scythe blade, but it's been folded. Either way, it's old stuff, and that's cool. Oof. Big nail. Questionable, but one more nail out of the ground. It is quiet. It's very quiet, but I'm outside and it ain't snowing. Huh. 22 slug. Wonder where that came in from. Well, about what I expected. That's alright. Getting towards the end of the season here in New Hampshire. It's just a good thing to be able to get out, because it can end real quickly. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put this to rest for a while, probably a couple of years. There's just no signals at all, except for the iron bits. So what we'll do is we'll make our way back through the tail end of this farm, do a little looking around, and head back to that rock road, pick through the dump stuff for a few minutes. Kind of skirting my way. I went way off, and then I'm going to go across, hit another piece of land, or a part of the land that I haven't. When you don't ever lose the wonder and thought, coming from the perspective of this is all old farmland, it never loses its interest value. You know, 200 years ago, somebody was out here doing something, coming up on our back wall. You can see the wall cutting through, and as I've said it before, it probably looked a whole lot different out here a couple hundred years ago. Not to mention it's been logged a couple times. Well, this is somebody's back 40. what's even more remarkable, when you think of this farm we're on, it's been abandoned, well, about 200 years. If we're right in our assumptions, 1820s with the stuff we found. 200 years, which in the grand scheme of it all isn't long, and it's already been wiped away, the records of who lived here. We have some guesses, but nothing, you know, dead on, firm, accurate, crazy. Always interesting in the woods when you see something of color from a distance. I see blue. Balloon remains, I'm guessing. I saw that from hundreds of feet away. Just didn't blend. As I come down into this pit, we're still heading that way. But it's nice to be able to see into the woods with all the leaves. Plenty of water into there. Wow. These old milk containers. Sometimes you can find the name tags on them for the farm it was going to or whatnot. It actually isn't in too bad a shape for what's left of it. Buckets, barrel bands, not much left of bottles. It's just all rock. All you can hope for is maybe find something in one of these pockets, I guess. I've tried digging down through here, but it's just rock. And bone. Well, that's it, everybody. No, I didn't find anything. I didn't expect to. But today was what a couple hours out in the woods is like for me when I just want to go out in the woods. You put the pressure on to find things and it can just be a drag. So that's why I figured today, you know what? Just go out, poke around at your spots, film it. It is what it is. I know I enjoyed it, and it's just always nice to get out here this time of the year and be able to see, you know, beyond 15 feet in front of you, out to the landscape. And who knows, next time I come back, maybe I'll get lucky and find something. But if not, whatever. Get out, explore your world, enjoy it, just relax. Who cares if you don't find anything? And most importantly, enjoy your not Thursday.